Hello and welcome to this presentation for international niche tourism. Today we are going to talk about a specific type of tourism in a specific country and city. Cultural tourism. Cultural tourism is a type of tourism that involves visitors immersing themselves in the activities of locals from that specific country, city, or region they are visiting. One of the best experience I have had personally gained in is a trip to the city of Tbilisi and Matsketa. The city of Tbilisi and Matsketa are actually two major cities in the country of Georgia. Georgia is a country at the intersection of Europe and Asia. It was a former Soviet republic that's home to Caucasus mountain villages and Black Sea beaches. It's famous for Vartsai, a sprawling cave monastery dating to the 12th century, and the ancient wine growing region of Kakheti. The capital Tbilisi is known for the diverse architecture and maze like cobblestone streets of its old town. What are the four major activities you can do here in Tbilisi? Of course, first is to enjoy the food. Georgia is home to different influences in terms of culinary, and kinkali, that is shown in the photo, is one of its national dishes. Kinkali is actually a soup dumpling which you have to enjoy with your bare hands. And while you're at it, take a stroll down the old Tbilisi. This is an area where you can enjoy their maze like architecture and, of course, the cobblestone streets as well. The major religion in Georgia is actually Georgian Orthodox. So you will see a lot of churches in not only in the city but in neighboring provinces as well. This church, the Sameba Cathedral, is one of the largest in Europe and in the world. And yes, Georgia is an old wine country, and if you want to enjoy, you may also go to the wine shops and have a free taste. Otherwise, wine tours are available not only in Tbilisi but as well as Matsketa and the other regions like Kakhati. What makes Georgia a great place to visit? Its people, of course. Having been to Georgia twice, I can say that they are one of the most welcoming nationalities I've ever encountered. Their smiles and hospitable nature makes my stay in Georgia more comfortable. So who are most likely to visit Georgia? What is their target market? Number one, of course, are backpackers. Visitors who intend to visit Armenia, Georgia, and Azerbaijan through the Caucasus Mountains. They usually take a bus or a train from Armenia until they reach Georgia and Azerbaijan. We also have cultural tourists, people who would like to immerse themselves in unfamiliar environment. However, over the past years, I believe permanent residents of Middle East countries take the number one spot. Permanent residents of these countries like Qatar, UAE, Saudi Arabia, and other Middle East countries do not require visa to enter Georgia. This makes Georgia accessible for these residents, and they would like to enjoy what Georgia has to offer. So, what did we gain from this experience? What are the positive things about Georgia? This was not only a cultural, but an educational experience for me as well. Georgia is indeed worth visiting the second time around and has opened me to a whole new level of appreciation. What is the downfall of Georgia? I guess it's lost in translation. The only thing I find hard to do in Georgia is to communicate. Apart from the local tour guides, Georgians do not necessarily speak English. Even goods are not necessarily translated to a foreign language. However, Overall, my experience in Georgia was definitely one for the books. It is something I would like to experience over and over again, discovering new activities along the way. Georgia is indeed the country of life, so do not miss the chance to visit this beautiful country.